Pisces, my beautiful fish, my beautiful mermaids and mermen. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Oracle read for the week of September the 16th to the 23rd, 2019. I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, but most of all, subscribing. When you do subscribe, please click the like button and the bell button, and you'll get notified immediately when these are out on open air for you to view on YouTube. As you know, this is strictly a general reading. Every single card will not resonate with every single fish out there, but a lot of it will. So swim away with it and throw the rest out into the deep blue sea. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I invite you to click the little icon in the top right-hand corner of this video, and it will take you directly into my website where you can see the services that I offer. All the other information, my beautiful Pisces, is posted below this video. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of a different spread here. Some people would refer to this, looking at it, as the Celtic cross, but I refer to it as where you are now, what's coming in above you, or below you, above you, behind you, and to you. I will be cross-referencing with the Lenormand Oracle deck and clarifying with them. I have a new deck called the Tea Leaf deck. I've had a lot of positive response on them in the community area of and the chats coming in and responses on my videos. Your final outcome card will be your beautiful answers from the Angels Oracle deck. Okay, my beautiful fish, my beautiful, beautiful fish, this is your reading for today. Starting off where you are right now, the Oliver energy is the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Fire in Angel Tarot. And this is telling me that Pisces, and we've been told, we've been given this information for the longest time, that we have the ability now, and we've stepped up and we've cut through all the bull and all the crap and all the red tape, and now we finally decided that we're going to reinvent ourselves, or we're going to evolve, we're going to grow on our path, and this is our year of expansion and growth and positive energy and abundance coming into us. We now are able, like this Queen of Fire, you're going to be able to stretch your wings and fly. I don't want you to underestimate yourself, Pisces. I want you to stand in your power and assert your independence and your creativity. Now, this Queen of Fire, you know, she may be someone coming in to guide and mentor you. And she, you know, she will be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag, perhaps. She could be someone that's going to be an advocate, a guide, a mentor, someone that's going to come in and help you and show you and help build up your self-esteem and your strength and guide you. Perhaps it has to do with business some of you are getting involved in. And she's there to be your advocate, to be your help, to be your staff, to hold you up. This is a beautiful card to start off your week with. Where you are now in the Oliver energy is stretching your wings and knowing that you can fly now free. Coming in above you, you've been given the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Air, and this is a wonderful gift. This is, you know, this is all about moving forward and being independent and innovative and motivated and being able to succeed in your plans, and a new idea coming in. You know, this is a new gift coming in, a new future coming in. This is all about the beginnings of something new coming in, okay? And looking at it as a potential gift here, because I do see some of you are going to be receiving new information. They're going to be coming in the form of brilliant ideas. Perhaps some of you are stepping out in business. This is the year for Pisces to succeed better financially. They've had tough times for the last 8 to 10 years, and now this year and next year will be a great year of success, only because, Pisces, you have applied yourself. We've all stepped up, and some of us have reinvented ourselves, and age has nothing to do with it. We can choose to do what we want and find our own happiness because it's a choice. So I do see you're also going to be stepping up and seeing the truth come out in a situation that's surfaced. And, you know, in the beginnings, things might be a bit challenging, but, you know, I love this card when it comes into realizing that the truth will set you free. Coming in below you, you've been given, you know, there's a lot of sword energy here. So some of you may be dealing with justice and judgment and maybe judging yourself and being hard on yourself as well. Or some of you may be dealing with the judicial or legal system. You've been given the Seven of Air, better known as the Seven of Swords. And this is about you being disciplined and how is your work ethic? And are you changing your course? Are you struggling against something? You know, or are you listening to your own intuition and knowing that healing comes from you and others around you and the company that you keep. And it's also about understanding others. So when you have any major choices or decisions to make, Pisces, this week, I want you to be, objective about it. I want you to make the right choice. Don't jump into something too quickly. You don't want to be looking over your shoulder with regret and resentment that, why did I do that? Now I have to get myself out of it. So this is all about, not having to look over your shoulder because you did the wrong move or you made the wrong decision. So, you may have to change your plans up a bit because there may be more going on in the background because he's looking over his shoulder like he's got to make sure he's got all the information he needs. If you act on a situation too soon, Pisces, they refer to it as poor timing. Now, in behind you is the Hangman. Okay? And the Hangman is the awakening card in the Angel Tarot. And, the awakening card is about processing information that you're going to be receiving because the awakening card in the Angel Tarot refers to Archangel Gabriel. And you're going to be looking at things from a different perspective. And while you're trying to work this out, while you're trying to reinvent yourself, develop yourself, express yourself, and bring in the information and wisdom that you need to do this, you might be in limbo. You might be in a pause part of your life right now. But you can get down off of this anytime because you have the resources here. You pretty much have the time, effort, and resources now, Pisces, to get off that pole. Don't be afraid. Step up. Swim out into the deep blue sea. Don't be afraid of the predators out there. Keep your group around you close, and you'll be protected. So I do see that, it's important to be yourself, okay? And there may be a temporary standstill, but you will be able to get off that pole because you're developing and you're retaining and you're accumulating what it is you need to make yourself successful on your path. You're moving towards your goals, Pisces. Now, coming into you, you've been given the Five of Air, and the Five of Air is all about, making a choice. And again, it's similar to, having to get all the information you need and also, more going on in the background. You may win a war. There may be a debate or an argument or something's happened or going to happen. This is coming into you. You need to know that, you don't want to make an unwise choice. I want you to review everyone's motives and learn what you can from the situation. Because, Pisces, you could win the war, but you may look back, hindsight, and say, why did it ever have to come to this? Why didn't I see this coming? Or why couldn't we have worked this out? Or, why couldn't this have been discussed? Why did it have to come to this? Okay? So we don't want you to have any regrets, Pisces, okay? Because I do see that, you're going to be able to step up here and fly solo. You're going to be able to step up here and spread your wings and assert your independence and creativity. And that's the all-over energy. But that doesn't say it didn't come with struggle. It didn't come with resistance. It didn't come with some, some negative energy around you. But you know what? All in all, you've done your homework. You're thinking about it. And now you're going to do what you have to do. And you're going to move on from it, okay? This is all about good news coming in here with this particular read here. So I do see that, this is going to work out. So let's see what we're going to do with cross-referencing and clarifying with the above you, with the beautiful Lenormand deck. You've got the Tower, and you had your Tower moment that left you in limbo, okay? It left you feeling, you went off on your own, you hung there, you didn't know what to do. You were hanging out for the longest time on your own and thinking about all this stuff that went on. And you had your Tower moment. But I love the Lenormand depiction of this. This is like a beautiful castle with the illuminating sun on it. And when we get the Tower moment, it's all for good reason. We may have enabled a situation in our life and that energy and vibration around us because we are the type of person who doesn't like confrontation, so we'll enable bad behavior or enable something and ignore it because we want peace. But what happens at the end of the day, sometimes we get blindsided, the Tower moment happens, something happens, and bang, there we are on our own. So this is rebuilding a foundation. And Pisces, you've done that. You've cut through that red tape, okay? You are now taking your power back. staying firm who you are and realizing that we're not going to get taken advantage of again. We're building a new foundation to move on. And this way, we're reinventing ourselves to also protect ourselves, because fish are delicate. They have very thin skin and they can be injured very quickly. And when they are, the wound goes deep. So Pisces, you're building a new foundation. This is good. A beautiful card. Now, what have we got here below you? Oh, there you are. You're learned from your wisdom. You've got the owl. So, you know, you're not going to be blind anymore. You're going to have the vision of the owl who can see tremendously, even in the dark, and hone in on what it wants and when it goes in for the kill. Now, we're not going to go in for the kill, but we're going to go in and make things happen for ourselves now. Pisces, this is your year to shine and be successful. And you've learned from the past mistakes, whether it was financial overindulgence, or we didn't make the money we should have, or the relationships we got involved in here, and you know, those types of things. And now we're not going to enable that. We haven't hardened up. We just learned from the past, and now it's our time to shine, and we're going to look at everything with open eyes. We've been awakened. Okay, we're going to use our vision of the you know, the sixth chakra, the third eye, to see things more clearly. Pisces, you're heightened, you're enlightened, and you're looking at life in a new way, and it's going to only benefit you. Coming in above you here, above the swords, you've got the compass. And this means now you can set your course, Pisces. You've learned your lessons here, okay? It's great. Your tower moment happened that taught you the lessons that you needed to have. To learn, and now you're going to be able to set your compass. You're going in that new positive direction, Pisces, that you needed to go in and that you're happy in. Let's see what we've got here below you. Well, you've got, this is you, open-hearted, honest, completely. You lay it on the line. You're not afraid to be an open book and tell people as it is now. You're not going to hold back anymore. You're not going to be a pushover. You're not going to allow them to tempt us with that worm on the hook so that we get caught up in someone else's drama, okay? Someone else's problems. It's not ours anymore. So we're going to swim away and avoid that confrontation. But she could also be someone coming in, a very close friend, okay? She may be coming in to help you, to grow and expand and, you know, and just be enlightened on your path. But I do see this as you as well, Pisces. You've learned, and now you're going to move on. You're going to be able to set your compass. And you know what? You've learned the wisdom there. Let's cross-reference this with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is all about stretching and spreading your wings and you know, doing that. Well, you've done that. You're building your new foundation. You're moving on in a new direction. All that you learned from the past, and now you're going to be open and honest, and you're going to look at life openly now. Not with closed eyes, okay? You're not going to try to enable someone else's bad behavior in your life anymore, or negative energy around you. You're only going to attract, because you're illuminating now. You've rebuilt this foundation, Pisces, okay? You're getting over this. You're moving on from hanging around and thinking about it and feeling sorry for yourself and grieving over it. Now you're moving on in a much better direction. This is beautiful. Okay, so let's go on to our beautiful new deck, the Tea Leaf deck. And we're going to go across now behind and coming into you with this. So I asked Divine Spirit, I asked my guides to please tell me when to say stop, to put this card in the middle. Stop, okay, right and left. Thank you. So on top of this Queen of Swords, spreading your wings and going in a new direction, you got positive position of authority, pardon me. Well, how ironic that you're right on top of the Queen. This is a position of authority. You've taken control of your life now, Pisces. Okay, there we go. Position, I'm going to look at this. This is called the Throne, and look who you've got. You've got that Queen of Swords. So how ironic that it landed on her when they said center, stop. So you now will be able to take that position on the throne. You now are going to be in control of your life. You're your own boss. You're in authority of only of yourself, and you have the ability to make the changes in your life to make you happy now, in the direction you should be going, and you want to go, okay? So do not be afraid to step up and take that role. If you're going out to be self-employed, if you're starting your own business, if you want to be your own boss, don't be afraid. Pisces, this is the year you're going to shine. Let's see what we have behind you. Behind you, you've got the bag. Something important such as a new job or a raise is coming in. So you've done the work. You've thought about it. You've looked at things from a different perspective to enhance yourself. You're moving on. I know myself, I've made a lot of changes in my profession, and I'm constantly growing and expanding and making more money than I thought I ever would doing what I'm doing. So this is amazing. This is the bag. This is the bag filling up with abundance and money. So something important such as a new job or a raise is coming into you. Now, coming from behind you, you've got the needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Oh, wow. Fantastic. So you're going to be able to move on in your new direction here. You're going to be able to step up and be totally honest with what it is you want in your life. Wow. Fantastic. Let's see what we have here for our final outcome card from our answers from the Angels deck. Pisces. Oh, is this a surprise? No. You're ready. Pisces, this is a great reading. Yeah, there's been a lot of sword energy in here, which often has to do with turmoil and has to do with, challenges in our life and sometimes judgment and justice and legal issues. But you know what? At the end of the day, this reading came up positive for you, Pisces. And this is what's important. You are moving ahead. We've been told, and I'm a Pisces, as you all know, that this is our year and next year to shine. Yeah, we can't sit around and not assert ourselves. We can't sit around with the hangman forever, okay? But we've learned, and the brilliant light around his head tells you that he's learned. And moving on to that new job, taking the control, okay? You have the control now. You hold the wheel at your hands, and, excuse me, and you're, answering a sincere wish is going to be coming in through growth here. I'm sorry. I had to cough because I couldn't talk. I've been talking now through all these 12 videos, and of course, it's getting to me being on the last sign here with Pisces. And again, Pisces, I thank you for your patience waiting for me to get this out, because we always wait because we're at the end of the zodiac, but we're also comprised of all the other 11 signs. So we carry all that energy within us. But you know what? This is your time. This is the right time. You're ready, Pisces, to make the moves and the changes to make yourself happy. Choose that choice to do what it is you want to do. Step up in your power. You can cut through that. You're taking the authority now with being the Queen of Fire here. And you're totally honest, looking at things now with an open eye, not allowing anything to give you this tower moment again. You've learned the lesson. Well, my beautiful Pisces, this is your reading for September the 16th to the 23rd. I wish you a fabulous day today. And again, I leave you with this. Remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, wants you to succeed and find your happiness and peace, Pisces. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls. Know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. See you soon.